Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another Good Morning Grief Devotion. It's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Duncan Sr. So happy and excited to have this wonderful opportunity to come to you today to lead you in a very special way in today's Good Morning Grief Devotion. This is the daily grief devotion that is strategically designed to help you to navigate through your grief one day at a time. What is grief? I'm so glad you asked. Grief, my brothers and sisters, it is a natural, normal, and necessary response to loss, change, and transition that results in the expressions of feelings and emotions. That grief is what you feel on the inside. Mourning is how you reveal it on the outside. Therefore, we don't suppress it, but we express it. We don't ignore it, but we explore it. We don't conceal it, but we reveal it. We don't lock it up, but we let it out. And that's why we shout good morning, because morning is a good thing. And I'm so glad that you're here with us on this morning as we lead you into another Good Morning Grief devotion. Make sure you like, share, tag somebody in this post that this lesson is a blessing to you. The 9 times out of 10 is going to be a blessing to somebody else. And so today, my brothers and sisters, is day 285. We're going to talk about I choose to live congruently. I choose to live congruently. Let's talk about it, y'all. Congruency is when my inner feelings and values match my behaviors. When my inner feelings and values, when they match my behaviors, my grief is helping me become more aware of my inner feelings and values and express them authentically. We talk about the importance of feeling when it comes to grief. We talk about the importance of, yesterday, we talked about experiencing and expressing. And one thing that your grief does, it helps you to become more aware of your inner feelings. What am I feeling on the inside as I navigate through this? And this is the thing, it can change from day to day. That's why it's important for you to check in with yourself on a daily basis. You got to check in with yourself the way you check in with everything else, the way you check upon everybody else. You got to check in with yourself. You got to do daily check-ins. How you feeling today? Right? You got to ask yourself the question, where we at today? How we feeling today? What's going on in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit today? Because when you start talking about congruency, congruency is when our inner feelings and our values match our behaviors. That my grief is helping me become more aware of my inner feelings and values and express them how authentically, right? For example, if I value peace and kindness, I act with peace and kindness when I encounter other people throughout my day. If this is what I value, this is what I'm going to uh, display, right? This is what how I'm going to interact with others as I navigate through my day. If I value peace and kindness, I act with peace and kindness when I encounter other people throughout my day. Or if I care about the environment, I make daily choices that are gentle on the earth. This is congruency, your feelings lining up with your values and how we not just say them but display them as we interact throughout our day. And this is so very true, y'all, because they talked about peace and kindness. Now, I value peace, right? I value peace, and not only am I going to say it, but I'm going to display it, right? And anything that comes against it or threatens it or anything that does not align with it, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen. And so as I navigate throughout my day, because this is what I value, and because this is what I hold near and dear to my heart and close to me, and because this is something, integrity, right? Integrity is another thing. I'm going to interact with integrity. I'm going to move with integrity. I'm going to uphold it in the most powerful way. These are the things that I value. These are the things that are innately within me, right? If I care about the environment, I make daily choices that are gentle on the earth. Congruency feels right. It helps me know I am living with meaning and purpose. I always tell you there are still more chapters in the book of your life, still more miles to be traveled and the journey of your life. And you want to make sure that you are continuing, even as you navigate through your grief journey. You want to make sure that you continue to live. You want to make sure that you just continue to do the things that are in alignment with what you're feeling on the inside. Here's the final thought, y'all. I strive to be congruent as I express my grief into mourning. I strive to be congruent as I express my grief into mourning. Remember, grief is what you feel on the inside. Mourning is how you reveal it on the outside. And you want to make sure that you are congruent even in that expression. Because a lot of times we don't reveal what we feel, or a lot of times we are not true in expressing what we feel. You want to make sure that that's congruent, that that is in alignment. You want to be real and authentic, not only with how you feel, but in your expression of how you feel, right? I always say, you shall know the truth shall set you free. It is only by acknowledging the truth and expressing the truth, not lying, not denying it, right? Not suppressing it, but expressing it. That's where you experience genuine and authentic and true freedom. Congruency. What are you feeling on the inside? Make sure you are expressing that on the outside, right? Make sure that you are true to yourself. Make sure that you are authentic as you navigate through this grief journey. Value congruency and make sure your outside is in alignment or matching what's taking place on the inside. Because I've seen people lie, I've seen people deny, I've seen people try to show forth outwardly something different than what they're feeling inwardly, and that does not work, right? That does not work. You can display one thing on the outside, but it's like wearing a mask, right? And the thing is, freedom. You only get freedom through truth. So be real, be genuine, be authentic. Live a life of congruency, of expressing outwardly what you truly feel inwardly. And that is going to help you as you navigate through your grief journey. Today is day 285. I choose to live congruently. Thank y'all for joining us on today. I hope and pray that y'all have a phenomenal Friday and a wonderful weekend. We're going to continue to move forward. Remember, small steps lead to great distances. Be real in how you feel and reveal how you feel. It's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Duncan Sr. I love y'all with the love of the Lord. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place. Let's go.